Hey, this is Kevon with Dr. Flu. I'm going to record a video for the new owners. On this remote, you have a mode button. Sorry for the backlighting not showing up at the moment, but you have a power button at the top, thermostat button, arrows, and a mode. Hitting the mode button will cycle the very bottom indicator, so you can go from flame to blower speed. Another will do the lighting, which is actually the embers in the front. Notice them dying down as I change that. Also notice that there's a beep every time that the fireplace receives a command. Hitting mode one more time will take me to a flame indicator. What that is the back burner. So if I turn this down, off, you see the back flames actually go out. So we can turn this way down if it's overheating the room. So pushing this up will turn the back flames on. Notice we're a much fuller firebox of flames, also a lot more heat. Cycling this one more time will put you into a mode that we don't need. Click one over and this is high, so I can then take these flames way down to the lowest setting, so this would reduce the heat output. Mode, I could lower the blower, and then I can go over to the side and turn off the back. And now we have a very small flame, a little bit of heat, but still a lot of aesthetics, so a lot of looks. So another thing I do when I turn these down low is I vary the burner so that it's just a nice soft glow, looking like an ember bed. We could turn this up really bright, but you'll see that it's much brighter in some cases than the flames and things in the back. So to go back to a very high flame, I can turn on by moding over to this far side, turn on the back burner, we'll see those flames come on, and then I can take the master control by moding over here to the flame and turning this up to high, or any adjustment in between. So then our flames come back up. If I wanted to control this fireplace with a thermostat, notice that it currently is in off mode in the upper left-hand corner. If I push the thermostat button once, it goes to thermostat setting. On the remote, we can see that we would want the room to be at 72, but it's currently 77 degrees. So the fireplace has turned itself off. Pressing the thermostat button one more time will change this to smart setting, which just means that as it nears the temperature setting, it will begin to modulate the flame down. One more time, turns the thermostat setting off, gives us back manual control of the fireplace, and here shortly we should see the fireplace come back on, and we have manual control. One other feature that I want to show you, you have to have the fireplace off, so I'm going to turn it off with the power button, everything goes out. And in the cold months where you're going to be using this frequently, I want you to run this in continuous pilot mode. So right now, when we turn it off, pilots go out. But if I click this button up, it's continuous pilot mode. What that will do is light a very small pilot light in the back. You really can't even see it burning at the moment. And whenever then the fireplace would call for heat or needs to turn back on, we simply hit the power button. It goes from a standing pilot and comes on. We know we're in standing pilot mode because of the little snowflake, and it is suggested that it's run in the wintertime so that the glass doesn't condense as bad. When you first fire this, you do get fogging and condensation, but that's limited if you have the pilot standing because it's cold outside. One other very important thing about this fireplace installation is going to be this wall switch. This is the only source of power to the fireplace. So if this wall switch is off, it kills everything and does not gracefully shut it down. So I do ask that that is left on, or an electrician hardwires and eliminates that switch altogether. It doesn't hurt anything, it just would be a nuisance if you were trying to turn it on and that switch was off. You would think that the fireplace was failing. It just doesn't have power. It would also kill the pilot light that could be running. If you've got questions, contact Kevon at Dr. Flu. You can reach us at 800-438-3583 and enjoy your new Kozy Heat Carlton.